You are my Rovers, my Regen Rovers. You make me happy when skies are grey. I'll never notice how much I love you until you take my Rovers away. Don't worry, Regen Rovers isn't going away. Thank you to Josh Mann for sending in that chant. Hopefully I did it justice. Today is episode 24 of Regen Rovers, and we're getting to that point in this season where we're discovering where we're going to be featuring come the end of the season. It's still a bit up in the air. As you can see, we're 15th heading into this game against Hungerford Town, who are one place below us and 4 points below us. We've sort of cut adrift a little bit of the group below us. There's like a group essentially between Hemel Hempstead and Concord Rangers, Hungerford Town, where there's only 4 points in it. So that Dorchester is surely out of it now. But those six teams seem to be battling relegation. Hopefully, although we're only 5 points above, hopefully we've done enough to beat the drop this season. There's still a hell of a long way to go, though. We could end up losing every game and then get relegated, I guess. 35 points is certainly not enough to stay up, especially this season by the looks of it. We are trying to catch up with this group ahead of us. Hendon are 1 point ahead. Oxford, Woking are 3 points ahead. Playoffs look out of our reach now. We are 14 points behind. And that is mainly down to the results over the last few games. They've actually been decent results individually because we're playing tough teams, but we've drawn too many games in a row. We've actually drawn 5 league games in a row now. In the last episode we drew against Wildstone, remember, and we also lost against Sutton United in the FA Trophy. But since then, very good draw against Ebbsfleet, 1-1. It was an own goal that got us back into the game in the 80th minute, and they are top of the table, so that's a good draw. And then against Dulwich Hamlet, who thrashed us 5-2 earlier in the season, 0-0. That is also a very good result because they're fighting for a playoff place. And then against Bognor Regis, another team fighting for the playoffs, 0-0 again. They did get a player sent off though, so I would have hoped for a little bit better. But defensively, we are very solid with the wing backs now. A 1-1 draw against Woking as well. Woodland with the equaliser in this one. A little bit frustrating that my strikers have stopped scoring. We've had a few injuries. Bradley Berry. Latham's got a facial injury at the moment, but can play it through the injury with a Batman mask. But this was a nice little finish from Woodland there, knocked down by Mills. Wasn't a free kick goal for once. Second goal of the season for him. But yes, Jack Young hasn't scored since the 3-1 win against Havington Waterloo, which was a month ago. So we need to get him scoring again, especially today against weaker opposition in Hungerford Town and Dartford, who are also relegation candidates. We're still in a relegation battle. Let's not pretend otherwise. But we have the potential to finish safely in mid-table, especially if we can win these 2 games today. We've drawn against teams we're not expected to beat really. Woking got relegated last season. They are mid-table this year, but that's tough opposition. So on paper, these are all very good results. But if we were to be fighting for a playoff place, we needed to have won them. So playoffs, I think, out the question unless we can go on some crazy run towards the end of the season. We have signed another new player. So we signed Taylor Coker in the last episode, but we signed a new striker, Dale Ward, on a free from St Albans. He's been playing in their under-18s. Had a look at him and I thought, decent attributes in interesting places. 9 finishing, 6 composure, off the ball 6. Not the best, he's not pacey, but he's okay strength-wise for a 17-year-old, stamina-wise as well. And he's sort of okay at a few things. He's been scoring goals, I think, for the under-18s. We can't see the statistics there, unfortunately. But we'll give him a go. He's only 17, so he's younger than our current strikers, I suppose. Our players are going to be 20 years old soon. We're getting to the end of their teens. Can go out with the guys now. We don't have to go to McDonald's anymore. We can go elsewhere in the evening. Although, of course, that doesn't happen. Only end-of-season celebrations are allowed there, even at part-time level. We've got to try and pretend to be a professional squad, haven't we? So Hungerford Town then, they are 4 points below us. We don't want them catching up with us at all. We have actually won 4 games and drawn the other. we've never lost against Hungerford Town. So one of the teams we actually like playing. Tempted to throw Dale Wall in there. Dan Ormsby has not been scoring. Let's give Dale Wall a run out up front. Let's see how he does. Throw him straight in there at the deep end. He's match fit. Owusu's on the bench today, by the way. Stephen Bradley. Stephen Bradley's come back from injury. We don't need Owusu on the bench. Bradley was injured. I'll put him on the bench. Wall will keep his place in goal. So Bradley's played 20 games this season. Wall's played 15. Charlie Lofts at the back. Apparently he's a 4-star player, according to my assistant. I don't really know why he thinks that. I suppose he's an okay all-rounder. So I stick with him, Fox and Simmons at the back. They've been solid, I suppose. Howcroft on the right wing-back position. Winter's not been so good lately. He's dropped off. But the player that I did bring in, Taylor Coker in the under-23s, is injured for 4 to 5 weeks still. He's been out for a month already. So I can't throw him into the left wing-back position yet. Maybe he will displace Winter towards the end of the season. We'll see. Woodland and Mills back in the middle together. Still don't know whether a box-to-box midfield is worthwhile. Maybe I should just go for 2 general central midfielders. I don't know. It just seems too boring for my liking. Wall and Young up front then. Right, let's get on with this. I have submitted the team. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes. Let's go. Let's encourage the team then. Passionate, or calm, or reluctantly, or cautious. Let's go for a cautious. Let's try something different. See what happens. It didn't really work, to be expected, really. I mean, there must be a reason why cautious is an option. Why would they put cautious and reluctant in if it didn't actually have any impact? It must work. It must have a good... There must be an incentive for using it at some point. Otherwise, if it only creates bad issues, they wouldn't put it there, would they? Because no one would ever use it. So there must be a reason for having cautious and reluctant. I have no idea why, but maybe we'll find out here. Winter crosses the ball and it's headed away and they're going to counter-attack. We're the counter-attacking team. What is Dion Mills doing? He's just... Interesting effort. No one really picked it up. A bit worrying that War just wasn't really looking. So we've had 0 shots so far. Apparently they've had 5. But it's going to half time. It's going to be another boring game. I thought we would do a game where we'd score 3 goals because we've not really scored for ages. Keep going out there and you can still win. I think we're going to have to go a bit more direct and just pick up the tempo a bit because nothing is happening. Dale Wall, Jack Young, they're not doing anything. How about we play Wall in his supposed best position? Defensive forward support. Let's see if that makes a difference. Maybe a pull back a bit. The Wall. The defensive wall up front. Donald Trump will be pleased. What's going to happen here? Oh no, bad defending. It's over the top. Get rid of it, Winter. Come on. Yeah, there we go. How boring is this game? Oh, maybe we're going to score here. Jack Young's been tackled. Come on, guys, get in there. Win it back. Uh-oh, here goes Guy, or G, or however you want to pronounce it. War saves it. That was magic. It was by his knee, and suddenly he had caught it in his shoulder area. We have to go attacking now. We're the better team here. We need a win. We haven't won for ages. I keep drawing games. Maybe I'll have to throw Latham on up front for Wall. Let's play him as the target man support. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Joe Gordon on for Woodland, who's going to go up here. I'm tinkering again, but this does occasionally work. Normal defensive line. We're going to go flexible and just try and do something. It's been a dull old game. We've had 2 shots. They've apparently had 15, but nothing has happened. This is when you want it on extended. The reason I have it on key highlights is because I don't want the videos to be hours and hours long. You know what extended can sometimes be like. Here's Mills. Is this an opportunity for Latham, who scores the super sub? Oh, it worked. It worked. Let's just go back to counter structured and normal and play it sensible, guys. Play it sensible. Oh, thank goodness for that. Let's see this again then. Winter into Gordon, who dropped back there, but Mills got forward and Latham with a lovely left-footed finish right into the corner. That's what I like to see from a striker. What should I do? I don't think I should make any more subs. I mean, I could bring Wilson on for Winter at left wing back, or Dr. Jones on for Jack Young up front, who's not really had a very good game. Well, keep Jack Young on. He's not scored for ages. He's stuck on 15 goals, which is an all right margin, I guess, this year. But I was hoping he could beat the 22. It doesn't look like he will now that he hasn't scored for ages. Here's Latham. Can we get a second and kill the game off? Or are we going to give the ball away? Yes, we are. And here they go. And it's a good save by War. Hang on there, guys. Hang on. Team talk. Calm. Concentrate. And that's cleared behind by Latham. We're up against it now with 3 minutes to go. We need to get rid of this, guys. Get rid of it. Header it away. Latham does well again at the near post. It's stuck back in and Sheriff slams it clear to Jack Young. That's the end of that highlight. I'm nervous now because there's a few highlights towards the end of this game. Good header away by, I think that, who was that? I don't know. Uh-oh, this looks dangerous. This looks very dangerous. War catches. Thank you, Grant War. Go to the end of the match. Why are we seeing so many highlights? No highlights throughout the whole match, and then suddenly Jack Young scores! Finally! His 16th goal of the season. He's killed off the game. It was just a long lump up. Was that an assist for Grant War? And then Young, the keeper, just like that. It was like wearing a rubber glove. And that's a good clearance by Latham. He's been brilliantly defensive there from the corners. I've stuck him on that near post to defend and it's worked brilliantly. And we've won the game and we've pulled away from the relegation zone really well. We're 8 points clear now with 12 games to go. Surely we can move on from here. We're 11 points off the playoffs. Surely not. Surely we can't catch that. But mid-table safety beckons. Adam Fox has been a fabulous signing for us. He's in Team of the Week again. He's been man of the match four times this season. 6.97 average rating in the league, 6.99 across all competitions. He's been doing really well. If we look at him compared to the rest of the team, only Grant War is ahead of him. Grant War has actually been pretty good. I think the 2 goals from him have helped his rating this season. And he did get an assist. I think that was in the last game, wasn't it? But Adam Fox has been great. Harrison Lane did get a good few ratings under his belt before he got that horrible badger flu illness. Or whatever it was. Leon Woodland, once again, having a really good season. Who's Matt? This is going to be a really close player of the season award. Because Jack Young, who was clearly player of the season last year, his average rating is certainly not as high as last year. He could still get as many goals though. But assists-wise, he's not been contributing to the team as much with our new tactics, I suppose, this year. I mean, only Woodland is really picking up lots of assists. Berry is the striker that's getting the assist this year. Dion Mills has done pretty well once again. Jack Young's been ever present though, as usual. I do love him. It's a shame his finishing's gone down to 12. There's his old face. Keeps changing his face. Oh, Charlie Morris has had a club come in for him. He's not really played a huge amount this year. What's he on at the moment? He's on a non-contract. He's actually got a good average rating when he has played, but it's mainly for the under-23. In fact, it's only for the under-23s that he's got a good average rating. We'll see what he wants, because it could be worth... He wants a lot of money per match. That's a problem. Let's lock that at 50, and then I'm going to give him a part-time contract, 20 quid a week. Can give him a 2-year contract for that as well. He doesn't want that. I just don't want players on non-contracts because it just does mean other teams will come in for him. Max Tuck is he could have a professional contract, the guy with so many ones. I'm so tempted to just give him one anyway. Like, what does he want as a contract? He'll just want a non-contract. There's not much point because he can just earn money anyway. He'll be earning £5 a week. We'll just keep him on that for now. I don't think he's going to go anywhere anyway. Dale Wall has scored for the under-23s, but we were thrashed 5-1 by Barnet under-23s. Let's have a look at his goal though, see what he can do for us. Ormsby got the assist. Ormsby he's just not working for him in the first team this year. He's scoring goals for the under-23s, but I mean that was all down to Ormsby. That was the easiest goal that Wall will ever score. Dan Ormsby has got 12 goals in the non-competitive fixtures for the under-23s and 6 competitive goals and only 1 goal in the first team. Talking of Dan Ormsby, he's injured for 12 days. Accidental collision. Bradley Berry is back. I'm actually going to play him. He's only fit for 60 minutes apparently, because he's 81% match sharp. So we've got Latham on the bench if necessary. Dale Wall didn't really work for him in the first game, did it? So we'll leave him out. I suppose we should keep Grant Waugh in goal after that clean sheet. I think he made a couple of decent saves in the last game. No reason to drop him. Bradley and Waugh, both decent keepers. They've both played well this year. Not really seen as many weird mistakes from them. So we've taken the short trip along the M25 to Dartford. Let's hope it's not a bridge too far. Okay. What shall we say? Enjoy the match. Tempted to use. I've never used it before. Enjoyed the match. Yeah, nice. Still don't know whether playing two advanced forwards up front really works. They're quite cut off from the rest of the team. The thing is, when they do get hold of the ball, they often set each other up nicely. Thinking about it logically, it shouldn't really work, because I don't have an advanced playmaker or someone attached in the midfield. Either way, let's hope we can get a win today. Here's Howcroft into Jack Young. What's he going to do? He's blocked off and now they can counter. Get back, guys, get back. Come on, get back. Tackle, get in there. Come on. Okay, we've all got back. Let's hold them out now. Oh, good block by Woodland into Jack Young. Can he play it through to Berry? He's given it to Sheriff, who's found Berry. Berry. He can't bury it. It was a hard chance on his weaker foot from the angle, with defenders closing him down. Is this an opportunity? No, it's not. Winter's given the ball away from a throw-in, and now they're going to attack. Good header by Fox, as solid as ever. And Winter intercepts nicely, but gives the ball away straight away, and Simmons heads it. It's pinball stuff here. We can't seem to get hold of the ball and keep it. And, oh, Mills over the top for Berry. What's he going to do? Where's he going? Where is he? Oh, it's a lovely ball from Lofts. Through to Young. Young had to score. He just had to. That was a clear-cut chance. And Woodland's going to take this corner. Whipped across. Headed away. Young can't get on the end of that. And Howcroft will just mop up at the back. 0-0 at half-time. Again. We can still come out with a win. I'm going to say to the attack, I appreciate the effort. You've been unlucky. Let's go for this one. I believe in you guys. I'm going to play Jack Young as a deep lying forward. Let's play him as a poacher and an advanced forward together. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, a throw in. Howcroft into Berry. Come on, my friend. Come on, Bradley Berry. BB. Mills. Woodland keeping hold of the ball nicely. Out wide to Howcroft. What's he going to do? He's going to give the ball away. That was brilliant, wasn't it? It's just an awful second touch. He had the ball and then just gifted it away. Really strange. And here they come. This is going to be a wild effort from them, well wide. It's not been a good game. Not much quality in this at all. You can see why we're both in the bottom half of the table, I suppose. Winter heads it away. Mills in. Oh, Young, run towards the ball. Oh, God. Seriously. I cannot believe that. When was the last time that their player touched a ball here? A Lowu over the top. Okay, Kendall heads it on. Lofts. What is that goalkeeping war? I absolutely despair sometimes. I cannot believe that happened. Well, I can. Here's Young though. Can we equalise straight away? Jack Young saved. And we've won a corner. Come on, Woodland. Whip it in. It's whipped in, it's headed away. Oh, I just despair sometimes. If that happened in a real game, it would be Waugh's mistake, really. It wasn't the best header in the world back from, was it Lofts or Fox? But it wasn't really it hit the player's fault, I don't think. Well, it looks like we're heading for a defeat here, and it's quite a bad defeat. Do I bring Jack Young off? He's not had the best game in the world? I think so. Let's bring on Latham as the target man. Woodland's going to come off for Gordon, and I am going to play an advanced playmaker. We have to take our chances because we don't get many. We've had 2 clear-cut chances today. It's just not been good enough. 77th minute. It's out wide. It's going to be a cross and a goal. You can sense it. Oh my freaking days. Seriously? 2 own goals. And they've both been flukes. I mean, that from Waugh. What is he doing? I just don't understand. It might not be his fault. It might be the game's fault, because it's not actually given Grant Waugh a bad rating at all. He's on a 6.8 still. Apparently it's not his fault, those goals. Well, it's a really poor defeat from us today. I don't see us getting back into this at all. Fox blasts it up the pitch. Can we have an own goal, please? Can you give us a favour? Game? No. This is our first defeat for a long time, but it is against a team we have to be beating. We're letting them in. War actually stopped that. That is a miracle. Simmons has not had a good game either. I'm bringing on Richard Wilson. This is depressing, is it? What a depressing game. That's wide. 7 points above the relegation zone with 11 games to go, but a win today would have really confirmed safety in my eyes. Instead we're dropping down to 15th place. And Howcroft, I mean, what was that? Oh, it's 3. The game screwed me over today, hasn't it? It really has. Well, I mean, that's just the free kick. Pass it to the opposition. How is that even possible to be that bad? We have been truly atrocious today. We've actually created clear-cut chances that we've missed. We've scored 2 own goals. There's nothing I can do today. There is nothing that I could have done that would have changed that, because they were just absolutely ridiculous. How has Wall got a 6.7? Deserves a 4. Well, I'm bringing Stephen Bradley in, even if the game doesn't think it's his fault. It's just annoyed me. Grant War. I guess it is hard to. It's hard to blame him, because I suppose it isn't his fault. We've won 2-0 and we've lost 3-0, which means our goal difference is -2. We're on 38 points. We're 8 above the relegation zone. East Thurrock must have lost. We're still able to finish in the top half if we can put on a good run. We've got Oxford City next, who are 13th, just above us. Weston-super-Mare, who we're hoping to maybe overtake. Hendon, who are 1 place below us. Basingstoke, who are 5th. That's going to be tough. Hemel Hempstead 21st. We should be beating them. Maidstone United, who are 11th. And Kingstonian, who are 2nd. So I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games behind the scenes. It's quite a big chunk. And then in the last episode of the series, episode 25... Episode of the series? Of course not. Episode of the season, sorry. Don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Stupid boy. So yeah, okay, last episode of the 3rd season. We're taking on Hampton and my nose is just suddenly, you know when you get like an air bubble and it comes up and it's like, maybe you don't know. Okay, Hampton and Richmond, 3rd place. Dorchester, bottom of the table, have to beat them. Concord Rangers, fighting for survival, have to beat them. And what happened there? Wrong button. And lastly, Maidenhead United, who are fighting for a playoff place. So a mixed bag of games in the last episode. Wish me luck for the run-in. That was our first league defeat of the calendar year. Since November, in fact, against Hampton and Richmond. It's 3-0. It just wasn't our day, was it? But thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And say hi in the comment section below. I will see you in episode 25, the last episode of season 3.